Hoggie's beer reviews. Hoggie's beer reviews.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another one of Hoggie's beer reviews. And today we're drinking a Big Hoppy Monster. Try it. Take a look at today's beer. This is from Terrapin Brewing Company in Georgia, and this is the Big Hoppy Monster Imperial Red Ale. Now, Big Hoppy Monster is part of Terrapin's Monster Beer Tour. As it says right here, the Terrapin Monster Beer Tour is a limited series of high-gravity brews designed bold enough to be enjoyed now or aged and appreciated for years to come. Yeah, high ABV. This is over 8%. 8.3% alcohol by volume, I believe. And this is a big beer, a big hoppy red ale. I've had it before on draft. Never had it out of the bottle. No, I don't think I have. You know, it's hard to remember all the beers you've drank after so many years. But yeah, no, I don't think I've had it in bottles. And I do have to give a shout out to my buddy Howard. Howard, my main man from up in Hurricane Wings, Vero Beach. This glass came from there. And I had it on draft up there at Hurricanes. And you know, it was Howard that put me onto this beer. And I wasn't really looking forward to it. I was like, it's hoppy, but it's kind of a red malty beer. And then I tried it and I was like, holy shit, this is a great beer. So I wanted to bring it to you guys just because I came across it. Terrapin's Monster Beer Tour beers, they're not year-round releases. This, I believe, is released in August. It's March, and I came across it maybe 2-3 weeks ago. I've been sitting on it for a while. So I saw it, I had to grab it. I wanted to try it because I haven't had this beer since last summer when Howard had it on tap. And anyways, punching it up on Beer Advocate, Terrapin Big Hoppy Monster. This is highly rated. Out of 545 reviews, it receives an A-. And the bros, the guys who run Beer Advocate, also give it an A-. It's categorized as an American Amber or Red Ale, and it's 8.30% alcohol by volume. So it's a big beer indeed. I thought it was good, but again, haven't had the bottle, haven't had it in close to a year. So we're just going to break it out today and get right to it. I like Terrapin. I've liked almost everything I've had from them, and even the ones I didn't like, I didn't think they were bad beers. So, I mean, Terrapin does some good work. Hopsecutioner, their year-round IPA, is one of my favorites. Let me just read what it says right here. Talking about the Monster Beer Tour. The inaugural brew in this limited release series is the Big Hoppy Monster. This mammoth Imperial Red Ale leads with a tantalizing hop aroma that is quickly complemented by an enormous malt backbone. Finishing with a multitude of hoppy goodness, this monster beer is truly unique in taste, texture, and complexity. Watch out, this monster bites. Alright, Terrapin's Big Hoppy Monster. You know, Jack from Formula PR, when he sent me the draft keg, he also sent me the big old Newcastle bartender opener. Still haven't used it, so hey, I finally used it. And Terrapin's a bit disappointing. They don't put anything on the caps, just plain gold. That kind of sucks, but oh well. Anyways, getting right to it. What's up, Howard? You better be watching this, man. I know you're out there somewhere. I know if he's not watching, he's drinking, so that's good. God love him. I'll make sure I Facebook this one so he sees it. Alright, actually, fuck it. Alright, look at that, guys. That is a dark, dense, that's not even red, man. That is like a brown. That's like a dirty water brown. I think this is darker than the damn Newcastle, or borderline. I mean, it's a cloudy, hazy, dark, muddy, brownish red. The head is like a khaki color, you know? But it's nice, frothy, foamy head. And you get malt and hops, just copious amounts. There is a toasty caramel character in there. Like a resinous hop. It's hard to place. Piney, earthy maybe. Not so much citrusy, but still, I mean, it smells like a big, intense beer. And it smells delicious, really. Kitchen whistle, almost like kind of like a coffee cake kind of thing, where it's like a coffee but with a hint of sweetness to it. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, I think when I was at Hurricanes and I had this on tap, I was too worried about the conversation and then the wings and then ordering and then everything else, and I don't think I fully appreciated this. But this beer, presentation alone is an A+ on this beer. So enough talking, time to drink. Oh wow, yeah, hoppy as hell, bitter, resinous, and it's funny because usually you get like the bitterness up front or towards the end on the swallow. This bitch has it all the way across. Your first sip and you're kind of hit with that bitterness from the carbonation, along with a little bite from the, bitterness from the hops plus a little bite from the carbonation. All right, and as it goes across the middle, you're still getting that tingling bitterness from the hops, and when you swallow, it's just resinous. Wow. And yet there's that coffee. There's that coffee note in the aftertaste. There's some very minor hints of like a dark fruit. This is like the malt in this, it's almost like stout quality as far as picking up those dark fruits, hints of coffee. Maybe the subtlest hint of like a baker's chocolate, like a powdered, bitter chocolate kind of thing. The body is pretty rich. This is like medium, leaning towards full. This is not something you want to chug after cutting the grass. Definitely not. And yet, even though it's a red ale, even though it has all those dark, rich malt characteristics and a bit of sweetness, it's not overly sweet at all. If you're like me and you like, and you don't like the really sweet IPAs, double IPAs, because a lot of big beers, they up the malt content so they become sweeter. If you don't like that, like me, this is a beer for you because it's not overly sweet at all. This is bitter from the hops and even bitter from kind of like a roasty, toasty, astringent malt character. Kind of like dark chocolate. It's that kind of bitterness. So I'll just stop right there. I'll stop while I'm ahead. This is an amazing beer. This is a glass full. This is just something that you cannot take lightly. Sip on one slowly. Don't try to chug this. It's 8.3%. It's big. It's rich. It'll fill you up. It'll get to you. But yeah, solid all the way across. Highly recommended. Glass full. Thanks for watching, guys. Howard, what's up? And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.